Well, a piece of good news. Follow up on the strike worker thing. The strike is now suspended. Good news, suspended until January 15th. They're working on a tentative agreement. I like that it's, to January. Things can be worked out, ironed out. For the most part, it seems like a lot of things are working out. Let's see what happens in January. But for right now, the strike of the dock workers, it is suspended. You want to know something, though? There's a lot of lessons learned. A lot of lessons learned through this. I was around in 1977. I'm 65, going on 66 very soon. And I remember the 1977 strike. That one lasted quite a long time from my recollection. Okay. And the good news is, and there's a lot of good news. Okay. The good news is it's suspended. It makes one think. Now, normally on Friday, I do my stockpile Friday chat. I had literally been busy. In between time, I try to catch a couple of Z's, catching up on all this stuff from, the last recent days. And then I go to find out that the good news is that the actual strike of the dock workers is now suspended until July. I'm thinking of summer until January 15th. And basically, I think they're looking for a 62% wage increase, which I think is, more or less, pretty much going to be. Don't know positively, but the actual work action, that is suspended. They are not on a strike. But the key word here, it's suspended. Okay. So there's like still little, whatever, I wouldn't call it little, but things that are going to be, ironed out, worked out. And let's see what happens, after January 15th. You can tell I'm still half asleep. I'm sorry you keep seeing me like tired and half asleep these last few days. But anyway, that's the case. That's fun and happy to bring good news. You want to know something, though? This is reprieve time. Now, some people probably went out, right away to get certain items. That's okay. I said it the other day. Remember when we were talking about, and I said, well, what happens if the, strike ends, fast? Good. That was the desired result. We don't want this. We wouldn't want this to go on for any prolonged length of time. So this is wonderful, and I'm actually really, really happy. But this is also kind of like a lesson learned in terms of, being prepared, stuff of that nature. It's just a wonderful thing. And to think that like if there are people that never considered to stockpiling, well, it goes to show how things could change in a moment's notice in one direction or in another direction. And I will still maintain, I will always rather err on the side of caution. So if you went out there and you bought some stuff, this is a good thing. Or if you're motivated now to begin your stockpile, this is a good thing. Because forgetting even about that distinctive issue with the dock workers, okay? Forget that. It could be other reasons too. There could be other reasons. You're still going to need water, no matter what. Preparing for an emergency of any type is a wonderful, wonderful thing. So all good comes from that. And happy to report about that suspension. And that's great. Until January 15th. Go follow up on the regular news, okay? But just did want to follow up on this. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate every single one of you. Take good care now. Bye-bye.